Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. The Trump administration has ordered US diplomats worldwide to stop processing visas for Afghan nationals, effectively suspending the special immigrant visa program for Afghans who assisted the United States during its 20-year presence in Afghanistan. According to a State Department cable, all US diplomatic posts have been instructed, effective immediately, to reject all immigrant and non-immigrant visa applications from Afghan nationals, including special immigrant visa applicants. The move marks one of the most sweeping policy halts affecting Afghans seeking entry into the United States. 4 people have been killed and 14 others wounded after gunfire erupted at a family gathering in Stockton, California. Police say the shooting happened during a child's birthday party, and early signs suggest it may have been targeted. Authorities say the investigation is active, with no details yet on the shooter. Pope Leo has stressed the need for a two-state solution as the only viable path to end the Palestine conflict. He told reporters on his flight from Turkey to Lebanon that the Vatican wants to act as a mediating voice. Before landing in Lebanon, he highlighted Turkey's important role in both the Gaza and Ukraine wars and expressed hope for continued dialogue to achieve a ceasefire. Later, Pope Leo met with Lebanese officials, including Parliament Speaker Nabi Berri and Prime Minister Nawaf Salam, at the presidential palace in Babda, and warned that humanity's future is at risk due to widespread conflicts. He also condemned the use of religion to justify violence. Benjamin Netanyahu has asked Israeli President for a pardon in his years-long corruption trial, saying the criminal case is harming his ability to govern. Netanyahu denies all charges of bribery, fraud, and breach of trust. His lawyers say he still expects a full acquittal. In a video message, Netanyahu urged political leaders to support the move. Meanwhile, Israel's opposition leader Yair Lapid has urged President Isaac Herzog to reject Netanyahu's request for a pardon unless he admits guilt, shows remorse, and retires from politics. Similar sentiments were shared by Israelis in Jerusalem, with some insisting accountability must come first and that he should not be allowed to get off scot-free. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio says he expects fresh talks with Ukrainian officials to deliver more progress toward a deal to end the war. Speaking in Florida, Rubio stressed the goal is not just a peace agreement, but a roadmap that keeps Ukraine sovereign, independent, and secure. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has appointed former US Ambassador Oksana Markarova as his new advisor on reconstruction and investment. Zelensky said the role will support Ukraine's long-term goal of rebuilding after the war and restoring normal economic development, alongside the ongoing effort to defend the country. US President Donald Trump says the airspace above and around Venezuela should be considered closed. He made the statement in a post on his social media platform, Truth Social. Trump did not provide any additional details or explain whether this reflects a policy proposal or a security warning. The message has caused confusion in Caracas, where officials are waiting for clarification. There has been no formal announcement from US aviation authorities or the State Department regarding any change in airspace regulations. The comment comes as Trump continues to increase pressure on the government of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has emphasized the Air Force's role in strengthening the country's nuclear war deterrence. He made these remarks during celebrations for the Air Force's 81st anniversary, where he appeared alongside his young daughter. Photos show Kim inspecting unmanned aircraft, mobile missile launchers, and other military equipment. Meanwhile, a Ukrainian intelligence official says North Korea has begun mass production of small, short-range FPV drones, as well as larger, medium-range battlefield attack drones. More than 600 people have been killed across Indonesia, Thailand and Malaysia after a rare tropical storm triggered widespread floods and landslides. Indonesia reported the highest toll at 435, with helicopters delivering aid to cut-off areas. Nearly 4 million people have been affected across the region, while Malaysia has lifted storm warnings as conditions begin to clear. Over in Sri Lanka, authorities have declared a state of public emergency as the death toll from Cyclone Ditwa climbs to 159, with more than 200 people still missing. Officials say nearly 834,000 people have been affected nationwide, with hundreds of safety centres now operating to shelter evacuees. Operations have resumed at Iraq's Khor Mor gas field, days after a drone attack forced a shutdown and triggered widespread power cuts across the Kurdistan region. Gas transmission to power stations has restarted. The Khor Mor field is one of the region's largest and a critical supplier for power generation. Authorities say restoring gas flow is expected to stabilise electricity supply across multiple provinces. Malaysia's Prime Minister, Anwar Ibrahim, has suffered a major political setback after his allies were decisively defeated in a key regional election in Sabah. Final results show Anwar's Pakatan Harapan coalition winning only 1 out of 20 seats, a sharp drop from the 7 seats it previously held in the eastern Borneo state. Political analysts say the results mark a serious blow for Anwar, calling it a grim first electoral test after nearly 3 years in office. Associate Professor Lee Kwok Tung described the outcome bluntly, saying Anwar's coalition lost badly. And allies of Kyrgyzstan's President Sadir Japarov have swept a snap parliamentary election, tightening his control over the country's politics. Preliminary results show almost all seats going to independents loyal to the president. Japarov, who has sidelined political parties since 2020, says the vote was clean and vows the 2027 presidential election will also be transparent. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa TV. Thank you for watching Samaa News.